just to give another explanation to that, it wasn't just specific investment products. It was also services. And so this is a very, very big firm, and they offered both investment, banking, credit, lending, et cetera. And so you were also measured on how much money did you lend clients, right? If you have, call it $1 billion book or a $5 billion book, the firm expected certain percentages of your total assets under management to be represented as credit, like loans on jets, loans on yachts, loans on expensive houses, loans on art, on that sort of thing. And then the firm also expected a certain amount of that capital to be deployed in other services that the firm was bringing to the table. So if your book of business wasn't engineered, if you will, to use a phrase from the beginning of my career, very, very perfectly to look exactly like what the firm wanted, you weren't going to get your full compensation. You weren't going to get the full compensation.
What was the delta on that? Like
it
could be a difference of like 20%, 30% in terms of, like, instead of making, $400,000 or $500,000, you'd make like it could drop as low as $350, or was it more like on the margin, like?
No, that's exactly right. It could be very significant. You know, if you thought you were going to have a $600,000 or $700,000 a year, you could end up with. And again, these are I know how
rough
gross
numbers.
this could sound to the outside world, but just talking absolute numbers. If you expected to have a $600,000 or $700,000 a year for some reason, when you're new to the game, if you will, because once you have experience in it, you can run the numbers and see what you're going to miss,
right.
Or But if you're new, you're like, you're kind of like green, and you're fresh at it. You're like, I brought in all this money, I got some capital deployed, I'm expecting like this, I'm making, let's say, 180, and like last year I got another like 80, so maybe this year I'll get another 150.
Right.
No, I mean, you could end up in the same place that you were the year before, which is what happened to me. And I just walked out of that experience and I was like, man, that really kind of sucked.